you guys, welcome back to Homesteading with SK. I hope everyone is doing well. Alright you guys, I did another haul from my community garden center, and I wanted to share with you guys. First of all, it's not too late to get your starters. There's still lots and lots of starters out there. But my first haul of starters that I got with my tomatoes and my peppers, I actually did the more bigger plants. So I wind up spending like $2 each, right? So I wanted to explain some things that garden centers do. They sometimes, well, most of the times they'll put up their most expensive starters. They could be $2, $4, and even sometimes $5, right? Usually they'll put the cheaper ones towards the back, which are the smaller starters. So I went back and got more peppers because I told you guys I wanted to sow some more peppers, and I got the packs that were $3.99 each, which had 4 starts. So what you're really paying is $1 for each start. You should, I would recommend you pay $1 for each start, not $2. Now, let me tell you guys what I got. And some of them are duplicates of the ones that are already planted. So I got the Purple Beauty, which I got 4 plants of those. And let's see what else I got. I also got the Baron, which is the red pepper. I think you guys can see that. So 4 of those. So what I'm shooting for, you guys, is a nice, really good harvest of peppers, so that I can freeze a lot of my peppers, especially the bell peppers, and I also make some hot sauce with my hot peppers. And this one is the Big Bertha, which I already got Big Bertha out there, so I have 4 starters of those as well. And then I got, and I don't think I got these before. Did I get these on the last haul? The Super Sweet Banana, and that's what these look like. I think I got 1 of those. So now I have probably 5. And then I got the long thin, it's this hot pepper, and it's the Scottsville Heat. And I got 4 of those, and that's what that one looks like. So altogether 16, I got 20 plants for $20. All right, that's not bad if you don't have time to start your seeds. Y'all already know Essie is a direct sower. That is my thing. I feel like I have a lot of success with direct sowing. I like to get out in the rain and sow my seeds. I like to sow my seeds before it rains. It's just more gratifying to me to sow the seed and then see that seed just grow. At this point in my life, I really don't have time to sow seeds indoor, pot them up, then hard them off and bring them out. I just don't have the time for that right now. Maybe I'll get back to that in the future, but right now I just don't have the time. So if you don't have the time to do it, you guys, don't fret about it. Just go get you some starts. You will still have a wonderful harvest with your starts. And what I have done within the time of me homesteading is try to really simplify my life, because you can get overwhelmed in gardening and homesteading. So I feel like this is much easier for me to do right now, is to do starter plants when it comes to my tomatoes and peppers, and other things that I do purchase throughout the years. Like sometimes I make it, my collard greens as starts. I have no problem doing that. I have no problem sowing my seeds as with collard green seeds neither. But I just find it to be more easier for me and less stressful to do it that way. I may try to give it a go sometime soon, but right now I'm trying to beat the heat and get it rolling as quick as possible. So I wanted to share those tips with you. Look for the 4 packs or the 6 packs. And another thing I noticed that they're doing, and they're doing this in Lowe's. Y'all know how usually you could go to Lowe's and you could get those cups, and we would pick out the ones that may have 2 starts in them and split them up. That's how we try to get more bang for our buck. But let me tell you what they doing now. They're literally putting like maybe 5 to 6 seeds in 1 cup, selling that 1 cup for $5 to $6. So if you pay attention, you still could get more bang for your buck. Now, if you see 4 to 5 seeds and they're $5, I would say get them, because you can always break those up. So what I'm thinking is that the seed companies like Bonnie's and all of them that sell they starts, what they're trying to do is cut back on, I think, using as many trays. So I think that's their way of cutting back on soil, cutting back on their trays, and they just throwing these seeds in cups and selling them as if they are in a trade. If you follow what I'm saying, as if they were in a trade of 6 or a trade of 4. They throwing them in those 1 cups, kind of like the size of the red cups. That is what they doing, and they selling them for the same amount of money that you will pay to get 4 to 6 starts. So I would say that is more bang for your buck too. But just be cautious in picking out your starts, and pay attention to how they are, packaging them up like so. And so those are 2 things that I wanted to share with you guys. Also, I wanted to share this with you guys. Now, a lot of us is using this in the garden, I already know, but I did some research on this spirulina and alfalfa. Now, we take this in the house eternally for health benefits, and I did a video I did a herb haul some time back on these herbs that we take in our home. Now, we already know everybody is using alfalfa pellets. So I saw this, I said, you know what, I have so much of this in my house. Some of this is going out to the garden. And then I did research on the spirulina, and this is also good for gardening as well as eternally. So I'm going to attempt to use these in the garden when I sow my peppers, and see how well my peppers do. Now, if you research this, we already know this is excellent. If you research this, they tell you that this helps with the microorganisms that are in the soil. So it's going to nourish the soil as well as your plant. So, you know who could tell you all of this? Diva. I bet you she know exactly what all of these do, technically off the top of her dome. I don't, but I already know that this is good and this is good too. And I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to keep you guys posted, because I'm going to put some of my peppers out over there where I showed you guys on my right side. You already know I got my left side sewed up. So that bed over there where I got my coming in green onions, that's where these peppers is going to go. And also, some of these peppers is going to go in my wagon too, because my wagon is still empty. And I probably could get I think I could get all of these in that raised bed over there, and maybe 2 trays of these in the wagon. So that's one of the things that I'm going to get to, and I will definitely bring you guys on this journey of how well the alfalfa leaf does and how well the spirulina does in the powder form, especially the alfalfa leaf. So that is what I'm going to try this season and see how well it does. All right, you guys. So make sure you do your research on how good the spirulina is for your garden, and the alfalfa leaf, the powder form. This is what I'm going to be adding, and we're going to see if it produces better, or if I have a better yield than I do on this side of the garden where I planted the first round of peppers. All right, you guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope everybody's garden is off to a great start. It is definitely getting hot out here. We're reaching our high 80s, and I'm going to bring you guys some more videos on some updates on how everything is doing around the homestead. It's looking really good out here. I am happy with all the progress that I have made so far, and I am looking forward to harvesting within the next probably 60 to 90 days. And I will definitely keep you guys abreast on how well everything is doing. Alright, you guys, this is SEK the Homestead. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys real soon. Peace.